I wanted to take a hot minute to talk about my favorite romance read from last year, which is actually coming out this year, today. And that is Dream Girl Drama by Tessa Bailey. So I have been absolutely jonesing for Sig and Chloe's story since Fangirl Down came out. I think we get like a little smidge of them in Fangirl Down, and then they're very much prevalent in the Au Pair Affair. In this novel, Sig is a professional hockey player, and Chloe grew up really, really rich, and she's sort of a cello prodigy. And in the novel, we see her sort of like trying to gain some independence from her mother, which is why she moves to the city with the help of Sig, because the two meet and are sort of instantly attracted to each other, can tell this is going to be something big. But then that same night, they find out that their parents are actually together and are planning on getting married. So the two are trying to resist their feelings while still very much being in each other's lives and, you know, trying to resist all of those rumors. I think for this novel, you do have to suspend your disbelief for a moment, because really, would anyone care that these two adults, who are not actually step-siblings yet, are together? No. It would probably make for some hilarious headlines, given that Sig is a fancy hockey player, but like, would anybody actually care or be that judgmental about this? I don't think so. But it adds to the angst, and the angst is what we're here for. These two are so feral. From their first introduction in the earlier books in the series, they have had such intense chemistry, which is why I've been ravenous for this book and why I asked for a Kindle ARC, which I was prepared to debase myself for, but was lucky enough to receive without having to take drastic measures. And it totally lived up to all of my hopes and dreams. I'm so excited for it. This, I think, is Tessa Bailey at her finest. Definitely my favorite in this series, and I said in my yearly recap video, probably in my top 3 Tessa Bailey books now. Will anything ever beat It Happened One Summer? I don't know. Don't think so. But this, like, is a very, very close second for me. The book is so funny. They're so absolutely feral for each other and unhinged. All of the side characters are so good. We see cameos from both of the couples in the previous series, but especially Burgess and Tallulah, because he and Sig are teammates, and Tallulah and Chloe have become good friends, and it's just so sweet. I just love it. I think Chloe is a very similar character to Piper from It Happened One Summer, and Sig sort of has shades of Brendan, but not entirely. So I think if you like that dynamic from It Happened One Summer, you definitely have to read this book. Like, these characters are very much themselves all the way through the book, which I love. Tessa Bailey, I think, is such a strong and unique voice as an author, and I just love her, and I think that this is her at her best.